Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Get my camera up. Look, I had it zoomed. I think because of my private reading. Okay. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Welcome in and happy Friday to you. I'm learning Lenny cards. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, I am a Lenormand. I got the Lenormand bug too. For sure. I use them a lot more than the tarot. Even here on my channel, people, once they start getting Lenormand readings, they don't really get tarot much anymore. Okay, so guys, please don't forget to click that like button. Katerina, are you here, my dear Milky Way? I did receive your donation. Add my little reminder here. Hello. Hello, Milky Way. How are you? What did I just do? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I did receive your donation. Yeah, just a second. I'm just getting my little reminder to click like up. So guys, please don't forget to click like. And I'm going to start with your first question. You didn't realize I touched. Oh yes, I am donations only. I have done free readings in the past, but this is my profession. It's what I do for a living. I mean, not just my channel. I've got my festivals, events, private readings. But yeah. I have some news. So Mr. Flirty started coming around again. Oh, I think the Lenormand may have said so. He was going to be coming back around again. Mr. Flirty, that's funny. All right, let me grab my Lenormand deck for you, dear. All right. We'll start out here with William's current thoughts. No compliments or praises. Ugh. Okay, all right. Okay, William's current thoughts about Katerina, please. William's What are William's current thoughts about Katerina, please? What are William's current thoughts about Katerina? Okay. The bouquet and the stars. The key, the letter, the clover, the lady, that's you, and the snake. Okay. Well, I do see an opportunity to talk about something. But when he's thinking about you, like there's something needs to be talked about, maybe. I don't know. I think he keeps it at light. Are you sure he's not flirting with you? Because I have light-hearted flattery or flirts. Are you just not catching it, or I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But I mean, I'm not joking. I do have light-hearted flattery or flirts here. So maybe he's not doing it, but he starts thinking about it. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I think he wants to have contact with you and get some kind of friendliness in return. Okay. I think he wants you to trust his friendliness. I think he might think you're kind of ambitious. He did come around in a flirty way, but I must have missed the flirting itself. I knew you'd get a kick out of that. But I mean, I'm serious. The bouquet and these two cards right here. But you do read these two cards like that together, but along with the lady. But yeah, I think he's kind of like you show up as ambitious. So working hard, fulfilling your heart's desires. Fuck. I'm not sure what this. Something about fulfilling heart's desires. What? This definitely resonates. He did try to be friendly. Oh, okay, okay. To reach out, to open up to making a meaningful connection. I mean, I think there's also something about aspiring to understand something better. Aspiring to understand something better. Communicate with a certain aim. So that was his aim. but he's you show up here with the snake, which is interesting because that can mean an ambitious woman, like I was saying earlier. But he is attracted to you. I do have an affair with a woman is showing up again. So he does think about how he's attracted to you and does think about having an affair with you, yes. Hello, Chrissy, and welcome in, my dear. So that's what I have for you there on that. He thinks you're very goal-oriented. Yes, it's still showing up. Yep. The woman and the snake, they're together. He wants to seduce you. Some stuff like that, to seduce a woman. Okay, what's coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks, please? Whoa. What's coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks, please? What's coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks, please? Hello, Chrissy. I don't know if you've been here before, dear. But these are paid readings. I do have a couple questions for you if you'd like to get a reading. All my information is in the description. And scrolling across the bottom of the screen, this is Lenormand. If you've never received a Lenormand, I highly recommend it. I wonder if that gal's watching here. Guess not. And guys, please don't forget to click that like button. William's correct. Or what's coming towards Katerina? What's coming towards Katerina? The book, the bouquet, the key, the house, the moon, the fish, and the garden. Okay, so this is the fish in the garden here is like business and the public. We get the team here showing up again as the family. There's going to be more like I think you got some kind of event coming up or something, girl. Like you guys doing some kind of, I don't know, event here together. It's very prominent. And at this event or around this event or something like that, I do see the bouquet. There's like more the truth behind but the truth behind the flattery. So I think there might be some flirting or flattery going on with the event. I'm not going to that event. How can you get a spread pulled, Chrissy? You would need to donate for a reading. All my information is in the description, dear. So, of everything I offer. So, yeah, I'm getting flattery and flirting. The truth behind the flattery. So, I guess, so you're not going to go to that event. Are you sure about that? Because there is, that might be where you're praised. To be praised there of your knowledge and your study efforts. I'm 100% sure I don't have friends here and I'm done trying. I got something about being praised. I don't know what kind of, is this like a, what, I don't know what kind of event this is, but, in-depth studies. Do you read books? Well, they have to praise me elsewhere. We're going bowling. It's a team building event. Oh, okay. Oh, isn't that what I was talking about on a reading? I swear I did a reading for you saying something about doing those kind of things. That was your advice from Spirit, and you're not doing it, girl. Yes, you do read books. Oh my gosh, I guess something about you reading books at night to like, that's how you kind of like rest. So you're going to be at home reading a book while everybody else is out bowling and partying. Okay, well, each time I do it, I get rejected and slandered. Yeah. Yes, you're going to be staying in at night. You are. You're going to be home reading a book. This actually, the house, actually, it's showing up here. Now, the house and the moon is staying in at night. Nights at home, I think is the exact word. Now I just want to see just to make sure. But I mean, I know it's something like that. But I know you told me, but I still feel like that's pretty cool. To find rest at home in privacy. To find rest at home in privacy. So yeah, I think you will. And nights at home. Yeah, nights at home. So you are staying home, sweetheart. Okay. Yep, I don't want to be out with them. They are not my friends. Okay. I mean, I understand. I understand because your coworkers are not your friends. I do get that. So, let me look at this fish and this moon real quick. Just to see. Yeah, it's just a respite from work. Yeah. Oh, you're staying away from work. So yeah, that's that's pretty cool reading. I like that. I like that. I'm talking about the cards, the way it all went together was kind of cool. Anywho, all right, so we're gonna look at the assistants. So would the assistants be there? Well, I imagine they would be. Yeah, they're like a family, my ass. Okay. Okay. So how do Milky Way's assistants currently see her? How do Milky Way's assistants currently see her? How do Milky Way's assistants currently see her? The rider, the side, okay. Something sudden here. The bear, the boss card. The heart, okay. The house, the book, and the mice. Some kind of sudden change. Okay. It's true. There's corruption going on. Something about corruption. And like twice actually is on here. It's true. There's corruption going on. It's a secret. And there's something going on suddenly. Okay, what the heck? This is strange because the heart in the house is actually what the hell is this? Quality time with the family. These people, why do they always show up as family? I just don't understand. Quality time with family is here. What the heck? I see you as loving is how it shows up. something unexpected changes. Things change a lot. Family and changes are interrupted used to you. So they want someone who kind of change things. And so that's interesting. The life they're used to. You know, just people don't change. That must be the correct getting a part of that. And I jealousy. Corrupt leader. What the hell? So, about, you know, so, which I don't even know, Lenormand picking out one particular person, you know, because we're asking about it, so, you know, I'm sure they don't all feel the same way or see you the same way. I wouldn't think. Maybe majority or something. Oh, did I lose my camera? What the hell? I did. How long has it been off? I didn't even realize that. So I don't know. And stuff, honey. I don't like it. Person than the person they got used to and got wait. I got my connection. Hey Dan. Losing my connection. Hey Dan, what's up? Are you chatting at the FedEx driver? Oh my goodness. No FedEx today. No FedEx today. Not yet anyway, so. Trying to figure, I was losing connection. Is that any better, guys? Any better? It's looking better here. We've been having, it's raining like crazy here. Be right back. Okay. Is it any better? Let me know if it's any better. Can anyone hear me? Better, yay! Yay! I thought so. The weather here is not good. I don't know if that affects it, but it's been raining for days. It's just, ugh. We've had tornado. Well, I mean, not here, but in the area. Not exactly where I'm at, thank goodness. It's that time of year. It's been lightning and thunder and ah. My music. Sounds better. I had stuff in that. All right. Shoot, I lost. Oh my gosh. I'm losing connection. Man. Darn it. Darn it. So, Okay, we're back. And here. Okay, well, maybe a couple folks. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? All right, I think I'm good. I guess it's the weather. I don't know what the hell. Mercury retrograde. Like every time I turn around, there's a problem with Mercury retrograde, seems like. Ridiculous. When is this over? Or, I think there's also Venus retrograde. I don't keep up real good like I should. But yes and yes, she's yay. Yay. I don't know what happened. No idea whatsoever. Like, what the heck, right? Yes, they are wild. It's like insanity. Except for 2 more questions. Okay. Thank you, dear. I hope everything stays, as far as the connection, stays good. If anything happens, you know I'll always be back. So, I won't be here on Sunday though. That reminds me. FYI. But I'll be here Monday. Next live after this one. Okay, let me get this a little. There we go. You take a look here at your first question, Milky Way. Get the card shuffled up, the Lenormand deck. Okay, women's intentions first. Women's intentions towards Camarina. Whoops. Women's intentions towards Camarina. Women's intentions towards Camarina. Okay, first card out is the Man, the Tower, the Lilies, the Book, the Heart, and Child. Like, I'm getting that again with the house. Recognize family member. So, and I've got moral boundaries here. I think he knows you have that boundaries because I'm getting moral boundaries, and I've actually got twice here boundaries. I always enjoy Sunday reads. Yeah, I've got my class. I do it once a month. my mediumship class. But I'll be back. Something about with boundaries here, protecting our boundaries, or keeping our purity, keeping our innocence, keeping our peace by putting up boundaries. This is his intentions towards you. Interesting. Oh, the mediumship class. Yeah. It's a Monday of each month through like August, I think. Okay, so he's the boss here. It's like, I don't know if he's respecting your boundaries. I don't know. He wants to reconcile. That's how it shows up, which is kind of weird, but I guess that means, make things better. Between you guys. I think he's very curious about seducing you, basically. He I don't know if he's going to do it, but he's very open and ready to experiment with sensual experiences with you. But he thinks you have boundaries up here, moral boundaries, as you do. This book and this heart. I'm getting growing sexual passion. Like, what the frack? Yeah. There's a... I don't know why we have the book and heart here. Because that's more of a romantic thing. But... Oh... So he's conflicted. That's why I'm getting these two different energies. One's of boundaries and one of, sexual curiosity. He's conflicted between thinking and feeling. So he's going to keep his affections to himself, okay? But he does have a feeling. But don't get me wrong, I don't think it's romantic because the lilies is in the center here. Oh Lord, I thought the passion was starting to dwindle when we were fighting. Oh goodness. Well, he's going to. He knows he has to keep that to himself. Okay? The sexual curiosity when it comes to you. Goodness gracious. I don't know why he thinks you're like inexperienced or something, even sexually, and I think like that's hot to him or something like that. This guy is a mess. So that's what I have. Okay. So the passion is still there, but he's keeping a handle on it. Okay. We're going to look at Amber's the Amber. Okay. Okay, how does Amber currently see Katerina? 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 The ship, the rider, the tree, the snake, the stars, okay. The man, goodness gracious. Let's keep it that way. And the snake. I think sexual harassment is showing up here. Somebody like sneaky sexual harassment. And this is Amber. So it's like she heard the news, disrupt the comfort. Somebody does something physical. Him. The tree and the lilies here, that is definitely somebody physical, and it can be sexual. Okay, yeah. Sexual stamina or healthy sexual appetite. Okay, so she thinks that this guy got a very sexual stamina or a healthy sexual appetite here, and I'm getting sexual harassment, like I was saying earlier. So I don't know why he's coming up in this particular question, but that is what I'm getting. And also with him, what the hell? To just, there's like fantasizing. Good God. Why is this coming up? I don't feel like this answers this question, but maybe it does. But they're like fantasizing about, like him fantasizing or somebody fantasizing about him. This might be more of William's intentions. He does daydream about doing something with you. This is, I don't know if this is answering the question about Amber, but it is coming up here about him fantasizing about you. Goodness gracious. Like he desires you. He has cravings. Good God. Like really strong cravings. Yes. Heavy sexual appetite, strong sexual cravings. I find it interesting that this information come up when we're asking about Amber. Do you think she's got the hots for him? I don't know. It's just weird that this is what comes up asking what Amber currently sees you. I don't get it. That. Oh, hello, Eli. Hello, and thank you for liking the stream, dear. What is this? Yeah. I don't, welcome sexual advances. Somebody like gets into somebody's physical space. Yeah, this is all, it doesn't have to be welcome sexual advances, but definitely sexual advances and desire and fantasizing and stuff like that. If she doesn't have the hots for him, she thinks that he is a sexual harasser to you. So it's just confusing. I don't understand. But I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Eli, if you're looking for a reading on, these are paid readings only here on this channel. All my information's there in the description. Thank you for liking the stream. Oh, wow. Yeah. You know what? I don't feel like that answered the question. I'm going to go ahead and ask that again. Katarina, if you're still here, I'm just going to go ahead and ask that again. I'm going to reshuffle. I mean, I think there's information, but I just don't think that answered the question. I think the information's valid. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I didn't answer the question. Are you still here? I don't normally do this, but why not? Nobody else is on the donation list waiting, and you donate often, so. Oh, you got more questions. Okay. Well, I was gonna you're still here. I was gonna re-look at that because I don't feel like it answered the question. I'm gonna start something here. Now, people, please don't think just because it doesn't answer the question, I'll reshuffle or anything. But, okay, you want to ask about, okay, I see what you're doing here. You're asking about I just don't feel like you answered the question. Like, But like I said, I think the information is valid. Right, so let's take a look, and then I'll look into these other gals here. Or I don't know if they're all gals, but... Okay. How does Amber currently see Milky Way, please? How does Amber currently see Milky Way? How does Amber currently see Milky Way? If I get the same message, then, you know, I'm probably doubting myself here. Okay, we have the sun, the scythe, the house, the dog, the lady. No, I'm getting a different message. The coffin and the letter. Okay, so you guys must have... Did you cut off communication, or like to cut off a friend? I think she does. You do show up here as a friend, but there's been some ties severed in the family. Once again, the family. I think sometimes the sun and the scythe can be like a killjoy. Somebody that kind of like, oh, well, the fun's over now. Kind of like like that kind of thing. I'm shocked that the house is in the center. A tradition which is not kept alive anymore. So there's some kind of maybe tradition or something that, or a loss of a family member, like. And the family member, I still think, is this office of people. Like, we've loss of a family member, not necessarily through death. So it's like, I don't know if you guys don't talk anymore, cut off communication or something. Yeah, she's really rude and cold in her communication. Okay. I think there's something about tradition not being there anymore. I think I already said something about like that you may be like looking at the traditions or rules and seeing, or she may be doing this as well, seeing which ones they want to follow because they're good, and then getting rid of the other ones that need to be discarded because they're unproductive. Like, basically, yeah. And I guess it's disrupting comfort, or I don't know if you changed something here for them. The way things were, you took a look at it. Or we're not gonna do this anymore. This is not good. This is not productive. We're gonna do this. We're gonna discard things that are not productive, and we're going to do it the more efficient way. If you get something like that, efficient plan. But you guys, yeah, okay, I do see extremely to the point, even harsh or curt conversation. So yes, that is showing up here. Like maybe even interrupting. Yeah, extremely to the point. When she does communicate with you or something, it's very, very to the point and almost harsh and curt, just like you said, really rude and cold. I think that's pretty much what harsh or curt means. I think she just sees you, Hannah, as changing things and that she don't like it. I mean, just to wrap that up, and it's so funny because that can also mean to wrap up, to sum things up. That's what I'm just doing right there, summing it up. Like that's also what that those cards mean, is something about summing it up for someone. So, okay. Anywho, I'm going to look into your next question on Gabriella. How does Gabriella currently feel about covering, please? How does Gabriella currently feel about? How does Gabriella currently feel about? Are you here, Milky Way? The anchor, the whips, okay, the lady, the heart, the mice, the lady again, and the coffin. Yeah, you're here. Okay. So I think she might think you're stressed. Did you guys have a conflict or something? I do have the conflict here, but it was let go. We've ended the argument or ended the situation, conflict. The heart and the mice here, that's that whole thing about being too soft. It also can be jealousy, but it's that being too soft. So when we're too soft, a lot of times we're easily taken advantage of or treated badly. I'm gonna look it up because I like the way it's worded better than how I say it. To be an easy victim for being shortchanged or used because of being too soft. I had a conflict with. Well, but we have the coffin here, so something's ended. Lover's quarrel has ended. Oh my gosh. So I think she sees you like you've, I don't know if this could be concerning William. There's something about a lover's quarrel ending. Secret love. So unhealthy romance. Oh. Yeah, I would say that they're probably thinking that you're having some kind of romance with your boss. I'm a secret love, not in a good way. Um, the lovers' quarrels ended. Hmm. So that's really all that I've got here. All right, now we're gonna look at the supervisors. I don't know if that made sense or what, but I don't know if other people have noticed that. I don't know if Adria is one of your staff or what, but if somebody's noticed that you no longer got you guys are no longer having your lovers quarrel. Oh my gosh. All right, how do Katarina's supervisors see her? How do Katarina's supervisors? Katarina's supervisors. It made sense. Okay. How do Katarina's supervisors see? Okay, the lady, the heart. Gosh, what is all these hearts coming out? The heart and the mice again. The fish, the whips. Okay. The coffin on the side. I was saying earlier with that, was that Adria? That was Adria. That was Adria. That last one was Adria. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I skip Adria? That would have been Gabriella then. Did I skip Adria? No, I think I did actually. Shit. Thank you. I did receive your donation come through, hon. I think I did. I think that was Gabriella. This is supervisors. Then I will go back and do Adria. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got confused, I think, because I threw in that other reading. So that would have been Gabriella. This is supervisors. And then I'll go back to Adria. All right. Okay, so the supervisors here, I got this same heart and mice, like that you're soft, soft-hearted, or yeah, soft-hearted. we have broken heart. Okay, that has to, I'm getting something about broken heart, but that, I don't know why they would think. Okay, your softness might get you hurt. Okay, there's the ticket. They're thinking that you're too soft-hearted, and you being soft might get you hurt. You know, your compassion, your soft-heartedness. Okay, now that's making sense. We let an argument go, though. We let a conflict go. Or we need to let a conflict go. They might think that you're kind of like, right now, presently, like you're letting go of an argument. You might be grieving right now, like you were wounded. Yeah, like you were wounded. Because of an argument, business argument, or financial argument. Unhealthy grieving strategies. Something ended suddenly. Putting. I think that you need to put a stop to being so soft. Which, just because this is coming up does not mean that they're accurate. You know what I'm saying? An exhausting job. I think they do think, you know, your job's exhausting, right? And because you have such an exhausting job and stuff, that being too soft is going to get you hurt. When it comes to these low quality arguments, they think they're kind of low quality. Yeah, I think it's referring to me pulling that assistance in and telling her to stop talking to me that way. It's my nature to be soft. I tried, but I keep getting relaxed and sliding back into my old ways. Well, you're not going to change overnight. I mean, this is going to take a gradual process. You know, gradual process here. It's hard to change who you are, you know, but you can. It's called growth, personal growth, and but you know, it's difficult. But it'd be the best thing for you in the long run. right, now we're going to go back to Adria because somehow I skipped her. All you can do is just keep working on it. You're at the first step, right? It's very important of being aware that, okay, this is a problem, you know, because a lot of people don't even aren't even aware that it's an issue. And you're working on it, so you're a lot further ahead than a lot of people. All right, so Adria. How does Adria currently see Katerina? How does Adria currently... What? How does Adria currently see Katerina? Oh my, I mean, I've been aware for a while, and it doesn't look like I'm making much progress. Aww. Yes, you are. You've done things that you would not have done in the past. That's progress. It probably goes back to, as far as your supervisors, and Spirit thinks you're making progress, and that's all that matters. Because you are. They probably, your supervisors or whatever, probably William doesn't see that because you came to him about this issue with this gal being rude, and to William it's like not a big deal. So that's why he thinks you're soft, probably. Because the most recent, just like you said, the assistant telling her to stop talking to you, yeah. When you actually did do something good, which was stand up for yourself, but he's thinking you're too soft because it bothered you in the first place. Does that make sense? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. How does Adria currently see Katerina? How does Adria currently see? That actually makes sense. Okay, all right. We have the mountain, the garden, the clouds, the moon, the lady, the bouquet, and the stork. Okay, so with Adria, somebody returning visitor, but this visitor is nice but has a hidden agenda. Friendly silence. Are you not talking to this Adria? Friendly silence. There is some kind of like tackling social situations. Somebody's acting differently in public than they are in private. This kind of sounds like the thing with William, doesn't it? Is this happening again? Traumas that concern all cultures. I'm getting that. Emotional confusion, the emotions of the lady. We haven't been talking in a while. Oh, okay. Does she know about William? Or I mean, this could be her. What is this being nice but has a hidden agenda? Same misunderstanding happens again and again. Yeah, insecurity in social situations. So and in tackling any kind of social situations, tackling them and just so much not expressing any gratitude. I'm insecure in social situations. Okay. Not know how to express gratitude or admiration. So I don't know if you guys have problems like socially, just not really like even somebody fake compliments. Even I don't know, like a person who, I don't know if she sees you this way, but I mean it is showing up here, like complimenting somebody, but it, thinking it's fake, like, oh well, they're just saying that, they don't really think that. Yep, she's always been rude and dismissive to me. Okay. She can go F her. Oh, I missed this part. Whenever I expressed gratitude, she was cold and rude. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, another question. You guys, I don't know, in her mind that we keep having the same problem over and over again in public or with the team. Yeah, to be confused and insecure in social settings. I think I said that already, didn't I? So I think everybody is confused. There's also that, like, she's thinking that I don't know. Everybody's confused is what I'm getting. Deceiving the public. Appearances deceiving. The network is like not clear. The structure's not clear. What in the world? Okay, I don't know what this is. But we're going away. I don't know what that was. Thought I saw some Bible stuff, which I'm not against the Lord, but that sounded a little creepy to me. Okay, so we'll look into your personal growth question. Okay. Advice for Katerina here on regarding her spiritual growth. Whoops. Her personal growth. Advice for Katerina regarding her personal growth. Advice here for Katerina regarding her personal growth. Advice here for Katerina regarding. Advice for Katerina regarding her personal growth. The tree, the whips, the tower, the letter, the scythe, the clover, and the stork. Okay, so I see conflicts that help us grow. Okay. That leadership here in the center. Wow, we just have recurring conflict. Goodness gracious. Okay. I am getting for you to have with people and in your communication, okay? It's all about communication. We do have the communication here. The letter and the way you communicate. Definitely control your own aggression. Distance yourself from what feels damaging or aggressive. Okay. Now, in your communication with people, it's got to be clear, to the point. Make it very cool, very unemotional, and clear, okay? Cool, unemotional, clear communication. It's very important. The chance for a position of power. Okay, well, that's what you're at, where you're at. So you're in a position of power, right? You had a chance for a position of power. Now you're in it. So there's going to be conflicts and challenges. Right? And look at it that way. And I know it's probably difficult to see it that way, but like what you're learning, it's like you're learning the way you communicate here. Right? Let's see. It's just, right now you're growing. It's just a slow growing process, hon. You're growing into this position of authority, right? You took a chance on it. Here you are, and you got to remember to be like, self-disciplined and rational. Okay, self-disciplined and rational. You actually are those things by nature, is what I'm getting. But are you kind of introverted, though? I could see that. You're kind of introverted. So that's who you are, right? You're probably always going to be an introvert. You probably need alone time to recharge. Yes, I keep getting don't beat around the bush when you're talking to these people. Make things very clear. Very introverted. Okay. Sum things up. I'm getting that again. Sum things up for people. When you're having a conversation with someone and you went through all these different things, at the end, especially if you're like trying to show somebody a process or answer a question or whatever, like you could sum it up at the end, or hell, have them sum it up too, because they can tell you what they heard you say. That way you know that the person understood clearly, because you can say to a person all day long, I think I do make things clear. Well, you can say to somebody all day long something, and you may think that it was clear, but what makes it clear, did they understand it? So you can ask, and you'll probably say, you can even say to a person, do you understand? They probably say, yeah. Make them tell you. So what are you going to do then? Or so that they understand. Because you have twice on here, communication needs to be clear. State clearly what's what. And I know that probably sounds so childish, but I'm telling you, people, even when you write it out for them or whatever, step 1, step 2, step 3, whatever, they still will jack it up. It always takes me back memories. But And people have different ways of understanding information. Somebody, you can tell them, just talk to them and tell them, and they'll get it. Other people, they won't get it by telling them. They learn by visual. Yeah, people are so different in how they absorb information, especially when you're dealing with all different personalities, and you kind of have to tweak everything to that person. And you're just starting out here and everything. You kind of have to learn your people and how they do things. And I mean, it's a long, slow process. So it is. It's a long, slow process. Right? Like, yes, because you keep having this. Okay, let's just put that conflict is inevitable. Milky Way, you are not going to be able to go to work and not have any conflicts. Not when you're in management. It's just not going to happen. So do know, you're going to have to know that it's going to be there, right? It's not like one day everything's just hunky-dory. Oh no, there's always gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, it's true. And I'm sure you're already seeing that. Okay, I can see. Do know though, hon, do know that you will have a time of a well-deserved time where things won't be as difficult, but you'll be dealing with things a little rigorous. I can't even say the word rigorously for a while. So this is you took a chance on this position. I don't know how you got in the position, but it's like you took this chance to take a leadership position, and now you're in it. And it is not rainbows and unicorns for sure, is it? I said rainbows and unicorns because this card here, you can see the rainbow. But so just know it's going to take a while. It's all about the way you communicate with people, and you'll probably learn in time that different people, depending upon their personalities and so forth, and how they learn, and how you need to communicate with them. Some people you could email, some people you got to say to their face, well, I went to law school, so that's how I got the position. Oh, okay. So automatically, if you go to law school, you get, or if you, I guess, pass the bar exam or whatever, you get to, they automatically give you a promotion. I guess that makes sense. There'll be times There'll be times when things run smoother. Yeah, you get a license and you become an attorney. Okay. So do you have certain people that are yours, or are those people all the attorneys' assistants? I'm not even in a leadership position. It's just that assistants are usually hired to literally assist attorneys. So that's where it comes from. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So they answer to all of you guys. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Makes sense. So that's what I have for you, my dear. It's all that communication for sure. And knowing that it'll take time. But you are growing because of conflicts. Conflict with authority. So yeah, but you're still the authority over them, right? And I think it kind of disrupts your serenity, these conflicts that maybe things you're not real used to, like kind of disturbing the peace. So that's what I have for you, my dear. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, I'm authority over them. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to call it a night here shortly. Like I said, I won't be back till Monday morning. I don't know, unless I decide to go live like Sunday night or something. It's possible I could do a pop-up live Sunday night. It's possible. I just don't know if I'll feel like it after 3 hours sitting in that class. Well, sitting right here in the same spot. What is the Unbreakable Boy? This new movie, Unbreakable Boy? I don't know why everybody's talking about it. Because Dan didn't come back. He was here when everything was kind of wonky. When the connection was, bleh. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and throw out my last call. He stopped in for a minute. He said he had some dinner in the oven, and that's all I know. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a night. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.